What's up guys, Intentional back with yet another video, and today we're going over a few tips for leveling as a balanced druid in Classic WoW. Now I do want to say right off the bat that this is not efficient at all, and most people recommend you not level this way. But I've had requests for this video for a while now, and many of you do not care about being efficient, and simply want to have fun doing what you want to do, which is completely fine. Now I'm going to be leveling purely balanced druid, so we will be going through this set of talents, which is what you would use for raiding anyways, so you don't even have to respec at level 60. And I'm doing it in caster form. I'm not hopping in bear/cat when I'm to regain mana while still killing things. I'm going to drink when I'm and then continue the grind. So with all that being said, let's just hop into it. Coming in at number 1, the best tip I can give is to use Entangling Roots. This spell is a godsend for druids, and in particular druids wanting to level as balanced. We can easily fight 2 mobs no problem, just have one rooted constantly, and things are going to be good. On top of this, Entangling Roots makes it very easy for us to solo mobs that would otherwise need multiple people to kill. You can pretty much infinitely keep a mob at bay as long as you have mana. You can use this trick in endgame as well to solo elites in the open world, and farm for rare items, for example the I needed by priest. For number 2 we have healing. Now I know we want to be the StarFire son of a gun, but sometimes an instance group will post in world chat for a healer and not a DPS. And frankly, instance groups are not that common when leveling up anymore. You'll mainly see runs from max levels that you have to buy, and a lot of people are buying their way to the top. So if that group needs a healer, well, take that spot. We can easily heal without dipping into the resto tree, and instances are a nice bonus for not only XP, but really just gear. Speaking of gear, let's get into our third tip, and that's going to be Intellect. Intellect is your best friend, and you should hold this as your number 1 stat as you level. The more mana we have, the more mobs we can kill without having to drink. Not only that, but it gives us more room for error, and by that I mean when things don't really go as you planned. For example, let's say you're killing a mob and it's at 50% health, and then another mob actually gets pulled. Having that mana pool can easily turn that situation that was certain death into just an annoying thing that you were able to handle. On top of that, most intellect pieces have stamina on them, so your health pool really won't be lacking if you do just focus on intellect. Now coming in for number 4, we have the problem of replenishing our mana pool. I mean, we're Moonkins, that's what we're known for, and frankly it's the reason why leveling as pure balance is so bad. And really the best way around this is to simply go cat/bear form and kill mobs that way until you get your mana back. But since we're not doing it that way, and we're doing it pure balanced caster style way, that won't work for us. The best solution I have found is simply asking a mage in a major city for water. You can usually get 120 water super cheap, and that will last you your entire play session. Usually. There is a huge downside to this, and that is you constantly have to go to a hub to find a mage, or get lucky and find a mage in the area wherever you are, because the water will disappear in 15 minutes after you have logged. However, if you can spare the cash, it's easier to just buy water in bulk from an innkeeper, so you can log out anywhere and come back without having to actually worry about water. So I guess the tip here is to get super popular with the mages on your server, to the point where they're willing to go to wherever you are and give you water. Coming in at number 5, we have some macros for, well, just being lazy. Now, these macros that I have on screen are pretty dope, and they simply allow you to press a button to target a mob that you're looking at, and then start casting on them. Now, this isn't great for raiding for the fact that you may accidentally hit and pull a mob that wasn't supposed to be pulled, and you could potentially wipe the raid. But it's perfect for leveling while watching something on Netflix or Hulu, or even Curiosity Stream, which is today's sponsor. No, I'm just kidding, they are not today's sponsors. Do you guys really think I would have a sponsor? I mean, look at my fucking channel. Anyhow, yeah, it's awesome for watching shows and not really taking leveling too seriously. I personally love watching my favorite Warframe streamers while I play a real game. Now for an extra bonus tip, I highly recommend leveling up herbalism/tailoring as you level. Tailoring is needed at 60 for our Bloodvine set bonus. Bloodvine being our best in slot, it's pretty much mandatory to have that tailoring to get that 2% crit bonus. On top of that, you can make decent cash from tailoring, simply crafting and selling bags, or making greens and disenchanting them with an alt. Herbalism is very nice for gold making as well. I mean, a stack of ice cap is going for around 40 gold normally on my server. Ice Cap is actually one of the herbs we need for our major mana pots, so being able to farm it yourself and save that gold is going to be a huge benefit. And yeah, I hope this helps someone out there, and I'm sure there's some tips I missed, so feel free to comment some ideas down below. If you liked the video, then please leave a like, it really does help me as a content creator. If you want to see more from me, you can hit that sub button. I'm also streaming 5 to 10 p.m. Pacific Central Time on Twitch, so feel free to hop in and chat. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and peace.